ابو احمد. يلا ابو احمد.
It is the dawn of yet another campaign in Spain, this proudest of footballing nations, which has produced some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Nigh on impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And so in Spain, the great game is ready to get going again.
It really is a thinking man's league.
Herhalde.
So off we go then.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
And he decides to cross it. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Off the ball! And for a moment, time stood still. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! It's a goal! The breakthrough strike! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. And here's Fascioli. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! And one more try! He scored! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Tries a shot! Yes! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Madrid are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi plays it short. The ball has bounced loose now. Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. That pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space. It should have goal! It's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game...
Great chance! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's found a way through. Face to face with the keeper. Shoots! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now the cross. Oh, smashing header! And that's past the post.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tolyan. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Probing pass. Oyarzábal. Big chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.